Uh-oh, is my lens dirty? Let me check. Maybe it was. Hello, my loves. It is June 2nd, 2021, and it's like 11:59 p.m., so I just wanted to press go live before it was the next day, because then I will have missed my day. I'm just going to do like a really quick summary of my day, because last night, or this morning, I woke up at 11 a.m., and that's not the way to become the next Jeff Bezos. I already look like him. I just have a few other things to accomplish until I am him. So quick summary. Like I said, I woke up at 11 a.m. I dreamt a lot of hanging out with Elon Musk's mom. I don't know why exactly, but we were buddies. We were hanging out. I considered dating her. I was all good. And then I looked at my phone. I'm like, oh, it's 11 o'clock. I guess I should get up. And I went upstairs and I decided, okay, I'm going to eat. And because I never eat breakfast, and I thought, you know what, I don't really have time. I want to go for a run and stuff, and go get a bagel like I normally do. But I thought, no, you know what, I need to start working on this audio book. Actually, I checked emails because I've been delayed on this audio book. A month ago I was like, all right, I'll try to get it done by the end of May, but I just haven't sat down to do it. And then I've been trying to crank it out for the past couple of days, but then I haven't sent any files yet. And the author he wrote to me a few days ago, and I didn't even notice the message. And then today I had a message from him saying, we haven't heard from you. We're just going to cancel the contract. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I emailed back. Actually, I sent some files, and then I started working on another month, and then I sent the next month. And now he's like, oh, yeah, no, this is great. Okay, we'll keep working on it. So I just wanted to crank it out. So I basically sat there. I had a bowl of oatmeal with all my chia seeds and flax seeds and hemp seeds, and it was delicious and very filling. I didn't eat again until dinner. And then I just sat there cranking out this book. I think it went from April 3rd until, I don't know, I'm on May 17th now anyways. And I'm learning a lot about Lutheranism. There's a lot of people it's like the history of, I don't know, I guess Luther, like Martin Luther. A lot of people being burned at stakes and stuff, like in the 1500s is basically what I'm reading about. It's kind of sad, but it reminds me that humanity is pretty barbaric. I mean, we don't even have to go back to then. I mean, we can look at terrorists today and what goes on in many, many countries. So humanity is not, it's not our natural state to just be, friendly and happy and everybody's good and we love each other. It's pretty barbaric. So we should be happy if we live in a, fairly decent country like the US or Canada, where, generally we can do what we want and people can't just come and kill us. Hopefully we maintain that. Anyways, cranked out the book, and then I had to do like a tech call at 3:30 because I was hosting the speed dating tonight. So this site we do it on is in beta, and we always need to test it and make sure we can log in. And then that was like an hour, and then I logged into a Zoom call with some advice on social media stuff. And then I guess it was dinner. I went upstairs. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to have a shower now. And then came back downstairs. We had dinner. My mom made spaghetti, which was delicious, and also broccoli. So that was healthy. And then that was that. She made a nice salad with spinach, and there were strawberries in that. So we didn't have strawberries with the cream. And then that was it. I had to come downstairs and 6:40 and host the speed dating. It was a lot of fun. It was like kind of the Atlanta event, but there was a lot of people from Toronto. You can be from anywhere. So I hope you guys come sometime when I'm hosting, but you can also sign up at the link I posted on my Facebook. There's an event tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'll be going to, and then there's one every Wednesday and Thursday, and it's free and it's fun and we win prizes and it's good. You don't have to be single. It can just be for making friends and networking. It's all good. And then that was it. Kind of finished that around 8:30, and I guess I've just been, I don't know what I've been doing since then, actually. Just puttering around. Around 10, I'm like, I'm still a bit hungry, so I went upstairs and I just had some cheese and cereal, which I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have just had a big glass of water and gone right to bed. But that's it. So at least I'm on a roll now. I feel like tomorrow morning I can get up and crank through my book. And then I haven't even posted some photos and videos that I filmed yesterday, so I got to post those. Maybe I'll go visit Charles at some point. It's always inspiring to see him. He's working on like 3 different websites, and that's inspiring. I like hearing about people who are hustling on things. And that's it. Is it Father's Day on Sunday? I should get my dad something, I guess. And that's about it. I hope everybody had a good day. I feel like I could post things about politics or just the media so that people learn how to think properly. I used to if I wasn't going to listen to a video or watch a video while I'm eating in the kitchen, I'm like, okay, maybe there's something I can read. So because I don't have my headphones on and need to be charging my phone. And I look at CNN. I used to look at CNN and kind of assume I was reading the news. Now I look at it and I'm like, there's no news. Like Joe Biden is president, but there's nothing about him, nothing about his policies, nothing about what they're doing to the country. It's all about Trump. It's like, Trump's blog stops after a month. QAnon, is dangerous. I'm like, QAnon, nobody knows. QAnon is like 10 people on some stupid fantasy blogs. Like, what else? And it's all Trump. It was just articles about Trump. And I'm like, what? Trump isn't president anymore. What is any of this? But it's all because they need their enemy. They even admit this. Like if you look at the leaked footage of these interviews with CNN, they're like, yeah, we need a new enemy. We just have to defeat Trump. It's all just sad. So hopefully you guys are smart enough to, at least temper your news with some Fox News to see what's actually, other things that are out there. And hopefully you have critical reasoning skills and you can sort of interpret what's going on in the world and look at what things are, what the bias of the writers is and what information they're leaving out. Or you could just be hustling on your own thing and making things happen. It's too bad. Like, I wish I could they say just ignore news. Like Tim Ferriss, who wrote the 4-Hour Work Week, says just don't read the news. If you need to know something, ask a waiter and say, is there anything I should know? It's like mostly a waste of time. And it's true. Like most of politics doesn't affect you. But some things do. Like it makes me mad that, COVID happened and killed so many people and disrupted, wasted 2 years of, so many people's lives if it didn't outright kill them. And it's like, that's, that there are people to blame for that. Or like Israel, like that's not just news that doesn't exist. Like I was in Israel a few years ago when the missiles started falling on them. So that's my family. That's me if I happen to be there who could be killed. It's sad, but I can't, we can all do what we can in terms of activism and stuff, but there's not, individually, what exactly can I do? So I guess each of us, it's best if we just focus on our own hustle and build a business and take care of our family and our loved ones and whoever we can. And the more successful we get, the more influence we can have, the more money we can have, and we can help causes we care about. I guess that's all you can do. So I guess maybe I should get working on my Facebook group on helping people be a success. I should post that tomorrow. So much to do. Hi, Vanessa Poaps. Oh, yeah. Here, Vanessa. Was it yesterday I went for the walk? Yeah, maybe that's why I went to bed so late last night, because I went for that walk with Vanessa, like down to the river. It's a good walk. I've got some videos to post from that. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, this is the Sleepy Time essential oils that Vanessa gave me. I'm sure she'll post her business link in the comments. And I said, oh, you're supposed to put it on your nose? She's like, no, you can put it under your ears, on your feet. I'm like, on my feet? How, isn't it supposed to be because I'm smelling it? Like, what? I'm not going to be able to smell my feet. That's the furthest from my body that you can get on my body. Well, the furthest from my nose. Anyways, thank you, Sarah Pratt, for saying true. Yeah, we just got to hustle. We got to do our own thing. Not get upset about the nonsense in the news. And that's it. So let's all get up tomorrow. Our 2 to 3 hour walk. Yes, it was an amazing walk. See, most people... Kathleen was always good for going for walks with me in Toronto, but most people don't like to walk a lot. They're like, oh, it's too far or whatever. But I just love to walk. I just love to go. Let's just walk. Let's discover new little places. It's the best. So, yes, we'll form a little walking club. And whoever wants to walk around with us for a couple hours every night, that'll be the best way to enjoy the summer in the fall. Because winter, it's like, am I going to meet you at 7 o'clock in the middle of January and say, let's go for a 3-hour walk? Probably not. I mean, you could. It's certainly not as pleasant, though. Sarah says, I love to walk. It's the best. Yes. So All right. Well, maybe we can all go for a walk. Maybe what I should do, I should just like blow through my data and just go live while on a walk sometime and just talk to you guys for like an hour while I'm walking around Ottawa. And Sarah says, when I'm there visiting. All right. When you're here visiting, we'll go for a big walk. And yes, Vanessa blows through her shoes like in a month because she walks so much and just wears them down to literally like a hole in the soles. So she says, I'll need a shoe sponsor. Yes, we'll have to provide her with some new shoes. Maybe, you know what you should do? Maybe contact some shoe companies and say that you'll, I don't know, give me some shoes and I'll promote you on my social media or something. You could be an influencer. You could be an influencer. Influencer? I'm very funny. You're basically watching a comedy hour here. All right. Thank you all for watching. Sarah, Vanessa, and the rest of the gang saying hello. Who said hi at the beginning here? Lisa Balaje. Good evening, stir. Stay safe. I will try to stay safe. Hopefully I am safe on my couch here and nothing will fall on me. And Lan Thi is watching. Nurain Majalis. Is that the same person? No, there's just a lot of J's in all these names. This is exciting. And Linsky Pable. I'm practicing when I'm reading all the names. It's taking a long time to read that Christian book because a lot of the words are like old Bible words and a lot of the names are just names. And I'm like, how do you pronounce Lefebvre or Marin? I don't know. Like, look up your Dutch priests and royalty and stuff, and you'll see the names I'm trying to pronounce. It's not easy. So sometimes I just say them outright French, like, Lefebvre or something's probably the American president, but I'm going to go Lefebvre. That's how I say it, because I know how to speak French, and I am not going to insult the French language by giving some ridiculous English pronunciation of the words. That would be blasphemy. What I've been doing lately on Instagram is I'll think of a place like I visited once, and I'll just look it up, and I'll start messaging people from there. Like when I stayed with my friend Loic when I was 20, he lived in a little town called Normandy. So I started looking up people in Normandy or like posts in Normandy and just saying, oh, I was there a long time ago. Or last night or a couple of nights ago, I looked up Lyon because I was on a train from Normandy to Paris, and I don't know why. I guess you transfer there. For some reason, I got off at Lyon and I walked around for a bit. I remember going to a McDonald's or something. That's all I remember about the city. But, I feel a kinship to it. I'd like to look up Barcelona. So I met some girls in Nice and I went down to Barcelona with them. As we know, that Heidi girl. I still think about her every minute. Why didn't I marry her? I could have built a life with her. There was a woman at the speed dating who was saying I guess she got married when she was 18 and a half. Her parents found out she was having sex and then said, you better get married. So within 6 months, she was walking down the aisle. And then they were together for like 11 and a half years. And then they're separating because she lost a lot of weight and he doesn't like that. And now he's married a fatter version of her. And I said, normally it's the other way around. That's interesting. But anyways, and she said, yeah, we grew together. We basically grew up together. And I'm like, that would be nice to grow up with someone. But, whatever. Matthew Perry from Friends, Chandler, he was dating this girl. He's 51. This girl is 29, and they've just broken up. And so that's sad. But see, you know what? He's still looking for his Monica, the articles were saying. And so you never know. You just got to keep looking and just enjoy, being able to live broadcast to the world and meet new people. When I was 18, there was no internet. So whatever. I don't even know what my point is. But it made me think, like I was looking at Facebook dating today. And some woman liked me, so I matched her. And she's 46, and she's got 3 kids, or I don't know, some kind of kids. But it just made me think, what did it make me think? It made me think, imagine I was flipping through the dating app, and I saw some woman who, like my ex-girlfriend, who's, could easily be that age or whatever, but she's got the kids, and I'm just like, oh, it's you again. And then just we connect again, and then it's like, wow, it's... we're making up for lost time, or we've already got the history. Like, it would be kind of interesting and nice. Like, why can't I just bump into my first girlfriend on there and who's divorced now? And she's like, let's do this. Like, rather than starting fresh with another woman the same age. Like, why do I have to? Because all my exes are married, basically. Because they're great people and they are good wives, and that's it. And their husbands aren't stupid and break up with them. Anyways, we're not talking about that because it's Jubilant June, as Ami said. We're gonna be positive this month. We're gonna be exciting. Yes, love Europe. I know I was talking to somebody about Europe a day or two ago, and And they're like, have you been there? And I'm like, just for a month when I was 20, and then just for a week when I was shooting a commercial there like 15 years ago. Why have I not been there more? I mean, I could have been anyways, I'm not going to go down that road. It's there's a woman in this I'm in this Facebook group, Solo Travelers 50 plus, and she was like, I've always been not traveling because I was like, oh, I got to wait till the kids grow up or something else. I'm just going to do it now. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't even have the kids to grow up. Whatever. Vanessa Poap says, you're not late, you're not early, you're right on time for everything in your life. It's so true. It's so true. It's very exciting. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's going to be rainy tomorrow, actually. It's going to be rainy all day. So that's what we were talking about at dinner. My mom's like, they said 100% chance of rain. So what do you think the odds are? Because she's like, she doesn't trust them. But a nice, cloudy, rainy day will be perfect for me to just finish this stupid audiobook so then I can move on other projects. So I'm going to sit down and try to crank that out. Let's see. If I've almost done... What am I on? Did I say I'm almost done May? So let's see. Once I'm done May, January, February, March, April. Ooh, May. That's 5 months, which only... How many months is that left? 7? So if 7 months, and there's like a day for every... So it's like... A month is like 30 days. Like... It takes me about 3 minutes to crank out, 3 or 4 minutes. Let's say 3, I don't know. 3 minutes is the fastest I could possibly do it. So that's times 30. So that's 90 minutes. Ugh. So an hour and a half, let's say 2 hours a month. And then 14 hours. Damn, I'm not going to finish it tomorrow. That's impossible. But at least I could crank out, I don't know, a couple of days, 7 hours a day. It's going to take me at least 3 more days to do this stupid thing. Ugh. Whatever. It's my own fault for accepting the job. Pronounced like the Pope, silent a lot. Popes. The Pope. Popes. You have a new interview coming up. What does that mean, Sarah? I have a new interview coming up. I do have a lot of people. I still haven't posted the one with Brandy from weeks ago. I've got to post some more videos, and then I just got to start doing videos every day. So let's start cranking those, because I've got a lot of people I want to interview and do fun chats with, and my podcast hasn't been posted on for a while, and I should start doing stand-up comedy again. So much I need to be doing, so much. All right, well, hopefully I can just get up early tomorrow and feel well rested, and I'll take my melatonin now. And I didn't jog today, so the benefit of that is I didn't listen to any Ben Shapiro show, so I can enjoy an episode right now. But hopefully I'll fall asleep before it ends, and then I guess, I don't know, maybe I'll listen. Oh, see, that's the thing. It's like my mom pointed out, when you're reading an audiobook, you can't multitask. You can't be listening to something else or looking at something else. It's all encompassing. Well, and then hopefully next time I'll... if I can do more books, I'll do something I actually want to read about that could, maybe a self-help book or something that I could, learn and go, oh, this is good. I'm glad I'm reading this, because there's no point. Like, if you're just reading something that you're not really interested in, it's not helpful, then it's a complete waste of time. Gonna rain tomorrow too. Yeah. So, all right, I'll work all day tomorrow. We'll crank that out, and who knows? We can always go for an evening walk with umbrellas and find some more little sights. Maybe find a little local food shop or something and say, here, give us a free taste test, and I'll review it on Instagram. All right, everybody go to bed. Let's be productive tomorrow. And maybe I'll do a morning check-in, because, we could just, for 15 minutes, we can all pump ourselves up. Maybe I should do that. And then, maybe I should do that. It could be private, or I could record it somehow, and then we could all, I could put it on YouTube to inspire other people, and be part of our Live Truest Club. I'm going to change my name to Live Truest, and then that'll be our motto. Do you like that? Are we all Live Truests? All right, good night, Joshy. Oh, that's what you said. Good night, Sarah. Sarah was the name of my first girlfriend, who I kissed first. All right, good night.